Hello, hello. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Thursday, July 21st. I just want to give an update on the Scalper software. We have some great updates and talk about our upcoming live trading sessions with the Scalper. So first off, remember trading's risky. Your results will vary. We never make guarantees. We provide information for educational purposes only, right? To learn how the markets work, to learn how to trade. We don't provide financial advice. Every trade's at your own discretion. All alerts are delivered to all users uniformly. People are responsible for their own results. That's a great place to be responsible and to be in control of your own money. Evaluate your risk tolerance before trading and only trade with money that you can afford to lose. Now, I want to go and show you what's going on with the scalper because that is the hot topic. So we've been working hard on the scalper because we made an adjustment that we think is a lot better, a lot more simple. So the way the scalper has always worked for us is when the alert first pops up, it's blinking and it doesn't stick until that candle closes, whatever candle is forming while the alert is blinking. And so if the candle doesn't finish the way we want it to finish, then the alert will not stick. So there's times where there's blinking alerts and then the alert goes away. We decided to change that and we decided not to show the alert until we already had confirmation that the alert needs to stick. And that's awesome because it's simple. Now you don't have to wait. If the alert pops up, then that's enough confirmation to follow at your own discretion, right, to get into a trade. The other thing we did is we had to adjust the position of some of the alerts because some of the alerts, for example, you could see this buy alert. On some of the alerts, the confirmation to get in wasn't until, let's say, this candle here or this candle here, for example. And there's multiple points of confluence within our system. So sometimes by the time we had our confirmation candle to get in, and the alert would stick, it would stick under the original candle that it first appeared on. So it was like by the time you got your confirmation, the alert was a couple candles back. And we didn't want that because we don't want to have a lagging indicator. We don't ever want to be accused of a repainting indicator. There's a lot of indicators like that, that when you scroll back, they look incredible, but really it's like when you use it in real time, you see that the alert doesn't really pop up on the candle that is forming when the alert pops up, right? So it's kind of just, all I can say is that we didn't want to do that. We want to be transparent. We want to be confident and proud that when the alert pops up, we want it to be pegged to the actual candle that is the confirmation candle, the entry candle, right? So I'm just going to scroll through right now. We're looking at a US 31-minute chart just to show you today what it's looking like. That would have been a winner for me. On US 30, we're going to train how to trade this. But for US 30, I mean, I'm only looking for about a $10 to $15 move on US 30's price, which is about 100 to 150 pips, right? So if you look at the measurements of potential in some of these cases, it's insane. So this was our confirmation candle right here. That little doji candle was actually our confirmation candle. And then if you take the crosshair, and for me, getting in there, you can see that very first candle already took you to about a $21 movement, 211 pips on US 30. I would have closed myself prior to that, but you can see the potentials there. We do have another way of trading this where you don't close the trade until you get an opposite color engulfing candle, which would have been up here. That would have been closer to, looks like about 500 pips on that move right there. But definitely solid winner that came in a little bit ago. You can see right here, sell alert. This sell alert appeared on that very first bear candle, and it's stuck, right? Just, it's amazing. Definitely a winner right there. Buy alert, definitely 100, 150, 200 pips easily to be achieved there. Right there, boom, winner. You know, we really like what we're seeing with this latest version. And so I believe we're going to be ready for a live call. Now, here's the thing is tomorrow's Friday, the 22nd. And Fridays are not the best days for volume and volatility in the market. And we like Monday through Wednesday are the stronger days of volume and activity. And so we're probably going to do the first live call sometime at the beginning of this upcoming week, right? So today's the 21st. So maybe between the 25th and the 27th, right? But I could scroll through. I mean, look at that. Look at that sell alert. I mean, it's just amazing. This is going to be life-changing, folks. Life-changing once you have this tool in your hands. And you can see how intuitive the software is, how it's able to adapt and adjust from, a sell alert to a confirmation of a different setup and a change of trend and direction in the market to deliver a buy alert right there. This sell alert would have been a loss. It would have been, a small loss based on our system because your entry would have been here and you would have got out either right there or right there, right? So you're talking about 60 pips, about a $6 movement, right? And then followed by the buy alert. So at this time of day at 4:15, by the way, we're not getting into any trades. You'll be trained on that. After 4 p.m. Eastern, we don't trade US 30 until New York is getting ready to open. So we did just get an alert, but we don't look at alerts on US 30 at this time. Let's go. Why don't we scroll forward and just look at where it came in? Look at that. And there it is. So that alert just popped in. I'm not going to take it because of the time of day. The New York session is coming to a close right now, so the volume is really weak, and we don't trade weak volume. We like strong volume. And there's another buy alert right there. I could do this all day. It's just amazing. You can see right here a couple sell alerts where they're positioned. You can see that sell alert where it's positioned. I could change the instrument. We could go to, let's say, we can go to Bitcoin. Take a look at the crypto market and open it up a little bit. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame to really look if this thing is picking up the trends on where Bitcoin's headed. So the last alert here was this buy alert. Beautiful. Before that buy alert. Beautiful. That buy alert. Beautiful. That sell alert came in right there on that little bear candle. And I probably would have closed myself because this is your entry. So I probably would have closed somewhere right there for a small loss. So what I've seen so far is just the risk to reward ratio on the size of your wins versus the size of your losses. It's incredible. The software can pick up right away when the market is moving against you, and it's just incredible on when it chooses to notify you of a trading opportunity. I mean, look at these cells. It's just crazy. I mean, a lot of these cells, you don't even have to try and maximize the runs on even that buy. Look at that. You don't even have to try and maximize that. Couple candles and you're good to go. So I could change it up. Let's see. We could look at gold. I know a lot of people like trading gold. I'm not a big fan of gold myself. That's okay, right? This is on the 1 hour. You can see the last sell alert came in. That's wonderful. We could go to a smaller time frame, like 5 minutes. This is any instrument, any time frame. Okay, look at that. Boom, gold. Look at that sell. Wonderful. Look at these buys. Look what happened down here. If you guys can't see that, these two buy alerts came in. Both of them would have been incredible winners, right? You would have probably closed out somewhere around right there. If you would have held long term, right? There's different ways to trade this, and we're going to go over all of those ways. So just scrolling through here, I have it running right now on about 10,000 candles. So look at that sell alert. That's just wonderful. And this is on a 5-minute time frame. We could go to Forex. A lot of people like Forex. I'm not a big fan of Forex, but we did build the software to work for Forex. So this is GU, and I'm going to switch to a higher time frame. Forex tends to be a little more consistent on higher time frames. So we can see on 1 hour charts, this GU alert right here, GBP USD buy alert, the next 4 hours, massive growth there. I mean, what is the growth? Let's measure it out. So here's your entry. Let's run it up. Let's see until you actually got it. So the peak was 93 pips, 93 and a half pips. If you would have followed the engulfing candle rule, you would have had about 60. My eyes are terrible. 63, 64, 65, about 65 pips. Sell alert. Again, here it is. Came in right there. This was your entry. So the alert is now pegged to the candle directly below it. So if you take a crosshair and you split the word sell and you put the crosshair right between the E and the L in the word sell, that'll show you the exact candle that it's on. And then same thing for a buy alert. It splits right down the letter U on BUI. The U is connected to the actual candle. It's just our developers are amazing. But you can see there was a nice run after that sell alert came in. Buy alert, not too shabby. I mean, sell alert, I mean, gosh, you wouldn't even have blinked an eye for, what is that, 160 pips? Oh my gosh, 160 pips before you even got a candle in the opposite color, and the software picked that up. That's just incredible. It took us 2 years to build this, by the way, 2 years and a lot of confluences all working together. And we are so excited about what's coming. So right here, sell, bada bing, bada boom. You had nothing to worry about there till the peak of about 170 pips. If you would have held on until this engulfing candle, you would have been at about 104 pips. So I could do this all day. We could show any instrument, any time frame. And now that we have the alerts pegged to the actual candle that the alert appears on, that's wonderful. And we have, once the alert pops into it, just sticks. It doesn't disappear. That's awesome. We're ready for a live call. So look for the first few days of this next week, and we'll get it scheduled. We're going to do 2 of them, one that works for the Western Hemisphere, one that works for the Eastern Hemisphere. We'll do live training on the rules of getting in and getting out, and we'll make sure we show you the different ways of using the scalper, how to cost average. That's what I do. And then the last thing here, you know what I just remembered? So this was a new account that I started less than 24 hours ago when I got this latest iteration of the software. And I've just been playing around with it, not even from a profitability test, but from a functionality test, just to make sure the alerts are popping in right where we want them and that they're sticking. And you can see I've grown the account over 6% in less than 24 hours. I've been busy. I've been on Zoom calls and trainings and helping everybody as best as I can. And still, I've been able to catch a few good alerts here. If I go to my account history, I'll pull this up. You can see every single trade right there. Boom. So I messed around a little bit with Forex, did a couple cost average trades on EuroCAD, GU, AuDCAD, and then I mostly traded US 30 right there. And you can see that overall things are looking pretty good, right? Just over 6% growth in less than 24 hours. So the potential was a lot better, but like I said, I'm not here to test the profitability at this point. We're just trying to get functionality to make sure it's ready to go. So we're working hard. We'll keep you posted. Stay tuned on the actual schedule for the scalper call. With that being said, God bless you guys. Thanks for tuning in for this quick update, and we'll see you on the next live call.